And you got to find your balance. For me, I was on an extreme. When I first learned about this, I went extreme because when I was making money first, I was running an event planning company. I didn't know anything about money. I took my money and I bought nice watches and I dumped it back into my car. I mean, that's what I thought was normal. But as you start to learn, you realize, or if you start to become more financially educated, you realize that that doesn't do anything for your wealth, right? There's no wealth built into tricking out your car. There's no wealth built into just spending money on nice things. It looks nice and it's nice. If you want to have it, it's fine, but that's not going to make you wealthy. And you got to decide what's more important to you. So then I completely tipped the scale and I started not spending any money. So I'd have more money to invest. For me, it started off in real estate. And now it's this slow process. The reason why it's so difficult is because if you make $10,000, it's a lot of money to put aside, right? I work to make 10 grand, but you can't show off a $10,000 stock market portfolio the way you can a $10,000 watch or a $10,000 vacation. Because I can take those things and I can put it on my Instagram, I could put it on my Facebook, I could put it on TikTok, and I can show these things off, and they get a lot of likes and they get a lot of oohs and ahs. But my stock market portfolio just sits there. Slowly, it'll start to generate a little bit of income. And I think understanding you're going to make a lot of money in your lifetime. I don't care how much money you're making. If you make 50 grand a year, in the next 10 years, you're going to make $500,000. In the next 2 decades, you're going to make $1 million.
Wow.
Assuming you never get another raise, which means you're going to make millions of dollars over the course of your career. And most people will have nothing to show for it. And when I say most people, I don't say this generally. I mean, statistically, most people will have nothing to show for it, which means now, as you go through life earning this money, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it to look rich, or are you doing it to actually build wealth? And you got to decide that for you, right? I can't come here and tell you, oh, it's important for you to build wealth, and then you listen to me. You got to decide that for yourself, because you want to take better care of yourself, your wife, your husband, and your kids, and your parents, and you want to have a better future than today. And that's what investing is really for.
What would you say if someone is making between $50,000 to $100,000 a year, and they want to break free of the system? They want to overcome the urges and desires and temptations of society, where they have to show off to please people that don't care about them and they don't care about. And they want to start setting themselves up for a greater future. It's going to take time, but over 10, 20, 30 years, they could potentially have $1 million worth of investments or beyond.
Or more.
Or more. So if someone's making between $50,000 and $100,000 right now, 2024,